plenty. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's prime time in at the point. And for Sacramento, Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Guards taking center stage tonight, RJ. This league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher scoring style of game.
Down low. And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Here's Primetime. He's covered by Fox. And Primetime gets it to go.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
That one drops for him.
A smaller guard, but Fox relentless through contact.
And here's Minnesota now. Here's Primetime. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Fox. Here's Monk. And another basket for Sacramento.
They recognized what the defense was allowing and took full advantage.
Here's Primetime.
Powerful.
Oh, yes! Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here's Primetime. Towns outside. Here's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Fox with the ball, and it's Gobert picking him up. Yep, that one goes.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And to touch on Sabonis' game, his rebounding might not get enough credit, RJ.
And it should be. He's almost always a lock to be a top 10 rebounder in this league. He's a quality passer, and sometimes his glass work falls under the radar.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Good on both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Kings have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Primetime. Barnes with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Pass to Fox. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play to the middle. They kick it out to Murray. Misses the 3. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Primetime. He has 6. Drives to the hoop. Blocked! And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
A 3 off the inbound. Primetime can't get it to go.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Monk. Outside Barnes. Puts it up from 12. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Primetime. He buries it from 3. Primetime's got 9.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, McDaniels passes to Primetime. And he's going for the oop here, and it's powered home by Towns.
What an athletic play from Towns, rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Barnes against Edwards. Bump for three. Drills it from deep. 5 points in the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Primetime. He's covered by Fox.
That was a veteran move. Now, Walker keeping his options open. I mean, he lets the play develop and just finds the open man.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got his second bucket on the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Going inside. And a two-handed jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Sabonis, following the score by Minnesota.
Using that momentum as a launching pad, Sabonis showing some athleticism with the finish.
Here's Primetime. He's covered by Fox. There's the block. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Primetime. He's got 16. From about 16, Walker for three, and he buries his first look.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Fox outside. Outside Herter. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Picked by Gobert. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
The Kings making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Anderson comes in for Anthony Edwards.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The three from Mitchell. Rebound Minnesota. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Sabonis looking over the floor. Puts up a deep three. Oh, and Reed with a block. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's prime time in at the point. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Kings finally last season snapped their 16-year playoff drought, and Coach Mike Brown said, quote, "You take a job to try and build a championship-level team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but you have to believe. We are going to keep working, and we will get there." Brian?
Well, that's what he's all about. He's the reigning coach of the year, Allie. Thank you. Minnesota's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Well, of late, it seems like Kevin Huerter is... Oh! Throw it down! Wow!
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Number 24, first personal foul. First team foul.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Throws it up high! And stolen by Edwards.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Fox. And it's in there. Fox has got 8.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Oh, Fox with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Here's Huerter. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Primetime, and he makes it on the layup. Primetime's got 6 in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Timeout called, Sacramento. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Fox for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gobert against McGee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, JaVale McGee.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Walker for 3. It's hauled in by Huerter.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fox with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. And Fox powers it home.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Murray. And so Murray will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 14-point game. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Walker passes to Edwards. Back to Walker. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
And here is McGee. Here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 6 here in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Walker. Now here's McDaniels. Over Herter. McDaniels can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Fox, the pass to Monk. And there's the drive. The baseline J is off the mark.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Towns outside. Fires from deep. Hauled in by the Kings.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Fox finds Monk. Launches it. And there's Fox on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 3 assists tonight.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
And Minnesota calls time here. Some changes for Sacramento. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for McGee. And it's Barnes in for Fox. For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. How about Malik Monk, one of the most potent scoring guards in the league, RJ?
See, people forget, B.A., that when Monk entered the league, he was only 19 years old. So it took him a couple of years to find that three-point stroke. Now, this man is instant offense and has 0 fear out there.
Now here's Monk. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Offensive board. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Sabonis.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Outside Herter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Primetime passes to Walker. Sinks the tray. Walker's got 6.
And this is Walker's mindset in game in a nutshell. An aggressive scorer who wastes no time firing away.
Herter against Walker. It's Herter on the wing. A 17-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. From the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Herter's got 7 points for the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
30 seconds left in the second. Lets the 3 fly. Primetime can't get it to go.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
From behind the arc. Hauled in by the Kings. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Monk. From downtown. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Monk's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Primetime. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big-time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
That'll do it for the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 10. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Kemba. An impressive first half of basketball.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter.
welcome everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're firing on all cylinders from deep. Obviously, that was their strategy coming in, and they've executed. Give them credit.
Seeing this wide open offense in Shaq, man, seeing this wide open offense makes me want to ball, man. I'm telling you, Ernie, you know where to find the hoop at right now? You know where I could get a game in?
Okay, and now let's check out the power rankings as we move through the middle of the season.
You know, right now for Minnesota, no surprise to see them at the top of the rankings. We knew they had championship DNA before the start of the season, and right now they're showing that they can possibly get to the championship rounds.
When you have the roster they have, health permitting, you expect them to be number one.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Minnesota's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now here's Fox. Defense is right there. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Prime time. Can't get it to go. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 14. Monk finds Fox to the inside. Sabonis can't hit.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's prime time. Outside McDaniels. Pass to prime time. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Here's prime time. And he dunks it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout call.
Timeout.
Sacramento.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Make some noise. Get up out of your seats for your Sacramento Kings.
All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. The Timberwolves, number 1. Sacramento in second.
And I love the way both teams are shooting the 3 ball. They're shooting it with conviction, and it shows up in the numbers.
Here's Fox. 15 points in the game. And it's Fox with the jam.
I love it when young players add elements to their game. If Murray can continue to pass like that, it'll be tough to slow down.
You know, Richard, when it comes to excelling in every facet of being a guard, De'Aaron Fox is that guy.
And there's no question he can take over with the scoring and get his teammates involved, B.A. He is a pest on defense. This man does it all.
Here's Fox into the lane. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
That's some lightning speed right there as Fox earns himself a trip to the line.
De'Aaron Fox.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Fox.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Oh,
yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Sabonis against Gobert. 5 on the clock. Now here's Monk, guarded by Edwards, and it's Monk missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Towns a screen on Fox. And there's the lob, and it's powered home by Towns.
And it's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Monk against Edwards. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
And Minnesota calls time here. Herter's checked in for Sacramento.
In the lineup for your Kings, number 9, Kevin Huerter.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's prime time. No good. Great D that time from Monk. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Number 24. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Sabonis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
It's the versatility and the unpredictability of what Sabonis does that makes him so hard to match up with, which is why he gets these easy tic-tac fouls.
Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Sabonis drops them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Walker passes to Towns. Here's prime time.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Free throw drops for Monk. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Outside Huerter from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Huerter's got 10 points in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Gobert with a screen on Fox. Pass to primetime. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Fox, that's good.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's primetime. He's covered by Fox. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
2 minutes remaining.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 14-point game. And R.J. Parody has been a league goal. Last season was as closely contested as we've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sign of things to come. And with the new CBA, I think it will. While super teams do capture the imagination, I think a healthy competition is always for the best.
Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Fox. Here's Primetime. Off target from outside.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Kemba Walker, first personal foul. 5th team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Monk drops them both.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Pass to Primetime. Anderson with it. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Sabonis finds Monk. Here's Lyles. On the wing, Mitchell. Now Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Primetime. No good with the triple. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Monk. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves ball.
All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Herter's checked in for Monk. Milton's checked in for the Timberwolves. Herter against Walker. Reed sets a screen for 3. Kicks it out to Anderson. Takes a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Vezenkov, still without a bucket. Outside Mitchell. Sabonis, the pass to Mitchell. It's Herter on the wing, covered by Towns. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Known as one of the game's great three-point shooters, Herter knows his role and plays it well.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Oh, Sabonis with the steal.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
4th personal foul. At the line for 2, Davion Mitchell.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And so it's Minnesota in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kemba Walker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Fox. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Walker for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Fox the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Outside Walker. There's the triple. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Herter. Pass to Lyles. Puts up a 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Reid. Walker for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Fox feeling it out a bit. That one is off.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Outside Walker. Pass to Reid. Kicks it out to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Right side McDaniels. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Now here's Herter. There's the 3. And no good. And Walker's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Minnesota calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
So the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in.
Give a big round of applause for your 9-1-6 crew.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Fox. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Malik Monk picks one up.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And he drops the first. And while we have a second, what rule changes, if any, would you like the NBA to consider, Richard?
Well, how about this? Instead of rule changes, I want to talk about something that I want them to keep the same. I want them to keep the same 82-game season. That's the same that Bill Russell played, that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar played. They weren't flying private. They didn't have 5 trainers. They didn't have all of this technology. And these guys put up outstanding seasons and played 82 games. That was the benchmark, and I think doing that that, and changing that would mess with history. And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
They get it again. Sabonis. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
Here's prime time. Three-pointer. Monk grabs the miss. Monk's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Fox. Now Sabonis. Outside Monk. Lots of room. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-4 run. This one for 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Driving to the basket. Prime time. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Sabonis on the double team. Back to Daniels. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're trailing by 20. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter.
Here they come, fans. Your 916 crew. Let's hear it. Fans, let's give a big round of applause for your 916 crew.
.156 left to play in the 4th. Fox outside. And he makes it. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Takes a 13-footer. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for primetime.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Brown, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Walker in for Anthony Edwards. Fox, that's good.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
Here's primetime. He's covered by Fox. Fires the 3. And got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. All sorts of time, and he gets the jumper to drop.
They need offense from Fox at the point guard. His jump shot is an important weapon for them.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's primetime. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Sabonis outside. Rebound Minnesota. Here's primetime. Takes the 3. Basket is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.